Hi everyone, I'm Jalene Andrews, and this is The Law Down, where personal injury attorney Brooke Goff shares advice on important legal topics. Hi Brooke, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so today we're talking about social media and what that can mean if you're involved in a personal injury case. What are your rules for the people you help?
I mean, my rules, I have lots of rules, but no. So the thing with social media is as awesome as it is to be able to open up, communication with friends, family, far and near, as great as all that is, it's a weapon in my world, in the personal injury world. So one of the first things that insurance companies do are they order what's called a background, but it's a social background. So they do a full, basically internet swipe of wherever you've been, whatever you're doing, and just to see, we want to preserve our evidence in case down the road they claim they can't do something that they were doing, and then they bring it back, front and center down the road when you may have forgotten what you've posted. So trust me when I tell you, Snapchat, I believe, is the only one that deletes itself, but they get a hold of it early. I would just tell you, as far as social media goes, what I tell my clients is do not post anything about your accident on social media. One, I hate to say it, you're hearing it first, nobody cares that you don't have in your phone that you could text, right? So, for instance, those distant friends and family, the people that you use Facebook or Instagram to stay in contact with, they don't care. They're happy you're okay. If you can post, you're okay.
Right.
But they don't care to hear about your accident. There's a lot of awfulness going on in the world, and one more awful thing is not gonna, be what they want on their daily calendar. So what I would tell you is, if it's somebody that you need to tell, you can tell them, pick up the phone and call them. Typically, texting creates a record, right? Sure. We don't want to do that. So again, just going on and saying, hey mom, I'm fine, or hey dad, I'm fine, or hey my best friend, or whatever is fine. But when you're posting on social media, the insurance companies, as I said, they hire these people that go in. Sometimes insurance companies have gotten smart. They'll pose as people that you may know. So they'll look at people that so they'll try to get an idea of people that you may add, may not.
So being private doesn't necessarily matter.
It doesn't. So you'll add them, right? Fine. Then you'll post, oh, here, day 1, day 2 for my accident, day 3, day 4, thinking you're private and you've won the battle. Until you're like, oh, I just saw that attorney on TV, and she said, let me just go check. I thought that person that added me, I didn't know who they were, and you're gonna go in and they're gone. Or they're there, but they have no picture, and they're technically gone. The reason is because they go in, they download anything they can get, screenshots of anything of the like, and then they just disappear. And you'll never know until I'm at a deposition table 2 years from now, and the insurance company, the attorney for the insurance company rather, is asking questions, and I know when I hear the questions if they have something weird, and I'll pull you aside and they'll say, what are they talking about? Listen, social media is great for a lot of things except your accident. Don't post about it, and think of yourself being a jury. Okay, being part of the jury. So, excuse me, so I should have said juror, right? And think about that, though. You're sitting there, and there's a person, and they are smiling, and they just broke their leg in an accident, and they took a selfie. How do you feel 2 years from now when you're looking at that photo of the person that broke their leg, that had the time and energy to take a selfie? What does that do for you?
Right, absolutely.
How bad could they be injured if they took time out to take a selfie? Doesn't fare well in front of a jury down the road. Insurance companies hate it. Insurance companies get their hands on it. Just don't do it.
Absolutely, and once it's out there, it's out there.
Once it's out there, it's out there, and if it exists, you can't go back and delete. I mean, if it exists, you have to be honest. You don't want to perjure yourself in a deposition. So just don't put yourself in that situation. Like I said, call the people you love the most, tell them you're okay, and leave Facebook for what so-and-so's doing, or baby showers, or all that good stuff, right? Don't leave it for your accident.
Absolutely. Brooke, as always, thanks so much for your time, so much good information. And remember, you can always learn more by visiting gofflawgroup.net. For CT Buzz, I'm Jalene Andrews.